Let's try that again. So, AQST. This is recorded in real time every time. It's when to trade, how to think, how to take profits, and how to think small losses. I'm going to take small losses. That's the biggest thing. The biggest thing. We actually got onto this ticker, AQST. Hold on, where is it? There it is. AQST. We actually got onto this. This was brought to our attention by a viewer. They made a request that we cover this stock, AQST. Here are our share details. What I call it is the share spread. See how the float and the shares outstanding are really close together. I don't really like when it's a close share spread. It's float short. The float is short, low float. If you were the 39 million, I'm not going to say we're going to kill that in the pre-market, but I mean shortly thereafter we've been hitting huge numbers in volume. So for this to rotate float wouldn't be a big deal. I just don't like the share spread. If you were, it makes it so the company seems a little more fraudulent. If you were, they need to make shares if they're going to make any more money, right? They have to sell shares. This is a business. They're going to sell shares to make money. Where do the shares come from? They have to dilute somehow, or they have to create shares in a reverse split, be it whatever. They have to. So I would be afraid of, once it did crack, that we'd have to be afraid of the offering, right? So it's not what you trade, it's how you trade and when you trade. I wouldn't hold this thing. It's just like any stock. I really wouldn't hold. I wouldn't hold this thing for a dramatic long period of time here, thinking this is going to go to the moon. So let's get right into it. Here's a daily chart. I actually like the stock. Sorry, not the stock. I hate stocks. I like the pattern. I like the way the chart looks. These letters mean nothing to me. It absolutely doesn't. Like, I'm not attached to this at all. I don't care about the letters. I care about the chart. And the way this chart looks isn't too bad. If we look here, we've actually come up above the VWAP. So we're green skies there. We actually missed the trade, really. The trade, yeah, you actually missed the trade. There it is there. Here, I can zoom in a bit. And you could have either taken the top off of this one or the top off of this one. Either way, the way the candles look here, these daily candles, it looks like you would have taken the first break here. But this would have been the safer play, because you would have got that whole candle there, right? So this is a 2-hour chart. We're going to step it back. This is how we do it almost every time. We take a look at it from all the time frames. And this is a 2-hour time frame. So, yeah, like that would have been a pretty decent spot. Again, there's a 1-hour time frame. It looks even better. There it is on a 15-minute. I'm not about to beat this. But look at that. On the 15-minute, ran up, came pulling back. So you almost would have got maybe stopped out there. So again, I'm not about to beat the lost trade here. We're going to look at it a little bit further. So I see a level of resistance there, around the $7 mark, I'm supposing. So a support and resistance there. We got a resistance at the top and a support at the bottom of that band there. I like the way it made a nice support band here. So when we go up, we go back, we go up, we're back. We come back down into this level of support, and lo and behold, we kind of peel off from it, right? So let's get into the trade. How are we going to take a trade here? What would our plan be for an entry, right? To me, I think we'd have to break. So we're still on a daily candle. I'm thinking that we need to break this high, right, at 637 to make it a good thing. I'm not very good at moves like this on a daily time frame. This isn't my specialty. So this is a 5-minute chart. What I'm suggesting, now that I'm looking at the 5-minute chart, you might be able to take it a little bit early here at $6 and say 10 or 11 cents here. This is why we look at all the time frames. I think if we go any closer, we just don't have the volume here. Like if you look, we've got a very small amount of volume per day, 500,000. It's right on the average of its volume. So what I need it to do, I need to see a heck of a lot more volume. Like I'm not even gonna, you could attempt to take this trade, and I would suggest maybe that I would kind of suggest that would be the trade there. The trade says 5%, 5.25% of risk for 15.25 of reward. You really just need to, like, you could take that as the first target and then potentially go up for the next target is 33% on that next target, right? It's tough because you can't zoom in on it as well as you'd like to. Yeah, and I would suggest that you be very mindful of this this high here at $6.30 whatever 7 cents. Be really mindful when this goes up to there that it might want to reverse, and the whole plan would be over at that point. And just take your profit, right? But anyway, we're trying to work on risk to reward. I don't mind this trade. It's a lot. Yeah, it just might be a lot of crystal ball here. Like, subscribe, share. Yeah, I would just like to see more volume come in the millions in pre-market. When that happens, apparently there's something happening here on the 23rd. Everybody's chit-chatting about it, so we'll see what happens. I would take the trade on technical merit alone. So we'll see if it comes up with the volume. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Pop Squash. Huge upcoming FDA December 23rd. So yeah, like, subscribe, share. Again, if you want high fives, you gotta come here for the high fives.